but
Okay.
it's enough for me to have an extra effort for another class.
All right. Well, nice. Welcome to class, and I'm glad you're here.
Thank you very
And
much.
Renan, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm good. I just had a very funny Spanish class. I'm still laughing.
Nice. What
Very
was
funny.
funny about your class?
And I'm here now to talk about business. Now I'm
Awesome.
serious. I'm
Serious
another
face.
person, another Renan. Yes.
All right. And so, yeah, what was funny about your last class?
It was about some drawings. The teacher just showed some drawings in the screen, and we should guess. We should say a phrase related to the drawing, and and that's it. We just saw that it was different. It was totally different from what we had just had.
Okay. Nice.
Some funny,
That's
fun ones, okay, not. The song was about a monster and a monster who loved a young lady, a very pretty woman, and that's it. About
okay.
mm, love.
Nice. That sounds like fun, though. Um,
Yes.
all right. And David Fernandez, your name is David Fernandez, which is the same exact name as my other David Fernandez. So, David, welcome to class. David, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Okay. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And David Fernandez, is there any nickname, either of you, do you guys either have any nicknames that you'd like to use?
I don't have one. I can, I don't know.
Okay. What about
Kyle, Kili. My friends used to name me Kili.
Keely?
K, yes, Kili. Killy.
Okay, Keely. Okay, all right. So you'll be Keely for class today, David Fernandez.
Okay.
Okay. Um, and Adera, welcome back to class. Adera, how are you doing?
Fine, thanks. To
Okay.
the Spanish David.
Spanish, oh, two Spanish
To
Davids?
Spanish David, no?
Uh,
I think.
yep, to Spanish David who's from Spain. Um, all right, and yeah, so I guess that's good. And let's actually get started. Let's get a little bit of a head start on today's class. And Renan, can you read the title and the next couple of lines when you can see it?
Oh, business meetings. In today's lesson, we will talk about attending meetings, learn strategies to give better meetings, and talk about cultural differences in meetings.
Nice. Good pronunciation. Really good job with cultural differences. I think that's one of the things that almost everybody gets a little bit wrong. That was really great pronunciation.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Let's go on to the next page. And Renan, can you ask Kili the first question?
Katie, do you like meetings?
Yes, I like it, but I don't like to have meetings every day. I like to have meetings when I think we need to have meetings.
Nice. I like to have meetings when I think that we should need to have meetings.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, that sounded really great. I wouldn't change really anything. Okay, Keely, can you ask David the next question?
Okay. David, describe the perfect meeting. Do you talk, listen, view a PowerPoint, a movie?
Okay, for me, my perfect meeting would be um, a brainstorming, for example, with a customer, talking about how to develop the customer's idea or something like that.
Nice. A brainstorming session with the customer talking about how to, like, what was the word that you used?
Mm, I don't remember exactly, but
Develop.
what the
Develop.
customer needs
Develop.
or the customer's idea. Yes.
Nice. Good. That's awesome. That's perfect. Really good grammar again. It sounds like really good pronunciation too. So nicely done. Serene or Serini, welcome to class. Serene, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Okay.
What about you?
And how do I I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How do I pronounce your name?
Serene.
Serene. Okay, perfect. Serene, where are you from?
I'm from France.
Okay, nice. Well, again, welcome to class.
Yeah,
All right,
thank you.
David, can you ask Adela this question? And Adela, can you play the man in the white and the brown shirt and the man in the white shirt? Serini, can you play?
Okay.
Okay. Pretend you are the man in the white shirt. Ask the man in the brown jacket, a classmate, a question about his hair presentation.
I'm the. Okay, I'm sitting. You ask me. Sorry.
Uh,
Yeah, so Serene.
yes, I'm just thinking about a question with the context. Please,
Sorry. Yes.
please, could you repeat again your period in the high school?
Okay. I can repeat, but what I think you see, you can see more clear if you see this graphic and this schema, and about the different things about to increase the benefits in the school, for example.
Nice. The different things aimed at increasing benefits for schools. Okay, this is good. I can repeat it, but what I think you maybe, but I think you will understand more clearly
Okay, yes, yes.
if you look at this graph about or this graphic about different things aimed at increasing benefits for schools.
This
This is
graphic
good.
or schema, what is better, same or?
A
You
schema.
can, yes, you can use schema too in English.
I'm not actually sure. It's one of those words that I know that you can use in Spanish, but I'm not sure. I've never heard it in English. I think you can. Yeah, a schema. Yeah, you can use it in English. I've never heard it used, but it is actually correct grammar. So it's correct vocabulary. So nice job. So you can use schema too. But different things. But that sounded really good. I didn't quite hear what you'd said, Sirin. So please, could you repeat your what? Can you repeat that?
Yes, I don't understand. I answer.
I have said, please could you repeat your your period in the high school.
Period in the high school. Is the sound in this moment has disappeared? I don't understand. Sorry.
That you spent. I wrote it in the chat.
Oh, okay. I'm in the wrong chat, I think.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, the period that you spent in the high school.
Period.
I'm not sure. Could you repeat? Period that you spent. So, like, go back in time? Is that what you're asking?
Um,
I'm not sure. I just don't quite understand what you're trying to ask, Sirin.
yes, I think it's same an applicant is about my career, no, or my period about no in high school, or is more or
Okay.
less the question.
Okay. And so, in that case, if that is the question, could you tell me about your time in high school? So, could you tell me about your time in high school? And that would be, I think, a little bit more natural. If you ask somebody to repeat the time they spent in high school, it's like asking them to do it again. But I think that's okay. So that was good. All right. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions?
No.
Okay. Let's go on to the next page then. And
Warm
so,
up. What does it mean?
oh, what does what mean?
Warm up.
Okay. So what does warm up mean? Can you repeat that question?
What does warm up?
Nice. And does anybody know what does warm up mean?
Warm-up question is just a question to introduce the topic.
Yeah. That was probably a better definition than I would have given myself. To introduce. So just to get you thinking about a topic.
Yes.
Exactly.
Give the student an idea of what will be discussed.
Yeah, exactly. Just to start talking about that topic.
Yes.
Exactly. Any other questions?
Thank you. No.
Yeah. And so, okay, good. And remember, athletes warm up for games, so they don't hurt themselves. Just like we warm up for class, just to get used to it, just to get started. Okay, Hanan, can you read the title?
Define the word or use it in a sentence. Vocabulary.
Good. And can you read the words too, Hanan?
Run into, think about, come across, count on, try out, and look over.
Nice. That was perfect. Really good job. Does anybody have any questions about any of these words? Any questions?
About the definition, I don't know exactly what look over means.
Okay, look over. Can anybody explain what look over means?
Maybe it could be a general look about
Oh, yes.
an idea, for example, like a brief idea.
Yeah. When you briefly look at an idea, I think that could be it. It doesn't necessarily
Like a
have to
summary.
be.
Like a summary.
I think not quite. It could be a summary, but it doesn't have to be. So you can look something over in depth. I will look over the report in depth tonight when I have more time. So it's just to inspect something. So look over is more inspect.
To revise or
It is not a
review,
quick look,
review.
but when you pay attention to what we're saying,
Excuse me, Hanan?
it's not just a quickly look. Look over means to be attentive to what you're saying.
Yeah, it could mean to be attentive. It
Oh.
could also be a general look. You could also say, yeah, I'll look over it really quickly. You can look over something in a number of different ways. So you can look over it in depth, or you can look over it quickly.
Okay.
But inspect or review, so you could review something in depth or not in depth if you want. So
Look.
really good. Any other questions?
These phrasal verbs are difficult because they may have many definitions depending on how we use them.
Yeah, I think especially a couple of them.
Yeah.
All right, let's try to match them. This might be better. And so let's have Kiri. Can you try the first one? Can you read this first phrasal verb and match it to the correct definition?
Yes, run into, and I think is to meet unexpectedly.
Yeah. Can you repeat unexpectedly?
Unexpectedly.
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 Perfect. And let's have David. Can you try the next one?
Think about, consider, examine.
Nicely done. And Adela, the next one?
Come across the white people see you.
Yeah. Adela, how would you use that in a sentence?
I'm on the street. Suddenly, I come across a friend I didn't see for age.
Okay, so that's more like to meet unexpectedly, which is another definition of come across.
It's
So both of those
same,
work.
no? Yes.
Yeah, but the way people see you is a little bit different.
Okay.
So how would you use that in a sentence? The way people see you. Does anybody know? Any ideas?
I don't. How people see you. I don't know.
Could you repeat the question?
Yeah, so when we use come across as the way people see you, does anybody think that they could explain that a little bit more or use it in a sentence?
I come I come across on the corridor the secretary and have a lot of papers to review.
Okay.
Come across
So again, I
is
think,
correct ahí o no?
yeah, that's still correct in the way that you're saying it, but it's still more to mean unexpectedly. Adela, actually, David, can you read this sentence?
He talked about himself and he made me pay for the meal. He came across as a real jerk.
Yeah. So in this case, it's like he seemed like. To seem like. So I don't want to come across as being mean, but I didn't bring any money. Can you pay for the meal? Or something like that. Does that make sense? Does everybody kind of understand what this come across means?
Yes. Okay. he don't like to talk directly. He hide your head. Come across as a ostrich, for example.
Yeah, if you hide your head, you'll come across as an ostrich.
No, can
Yeah.
be. It's a okay.
Yeah, as an ostrich. Good. Or the student came across as lazy because he didn't do his homework, but really what happened was he didn't have a pencil. Um, yeah, good. Serene, can you try the next one?
Count on. On.
Excuse me?
Count on with depend on.
Yes. Yeah, good. I think your microphone was cutting out a little bit, but that is perfect. And Renan, can you try the next one?
To try out, to test or sample something.
Yeah, nice job. And what about the next one, Keely?
It's easy, I think. Look over, inspect.
Yeah, good. Really nice job. Does anybody have any questions here?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay.
Could we match count on with consider? Because you have to
No,
count on something to take one decision, for example.
no. So count on would always be depend on. So you definitely have to count on things before you can make decisions. Like I'm counting on the stock market to rise, which is why I'm going to invest heavily in the stock market this week. So it's like I'm depending on it though. We would never use it like consider.
Hmm.
Does that answer
Okay.
your question?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. Any other questions here? Does anybody else have any other questions?
Could you give an example of think about in a professional context?
Yeah. So, Hanan, can we start implementing my new business plan? And Hanan can tell me, well, I'll think about it. I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure. So, new business plan? I'll think about it. I'm not sure. Like, I'll
Okay.
consider
Mhm.
thinking about changing the company policy. Thinking about it, considering it. Any other
It's not.
questions?
It's not to think strongly about something.
It could be to think strongly about something, to seriously consider it. I think. I'm not.
Just thinking, not focused on.
Okay, yeah, not to focus on, not normally. I'm thinking about it really hard. Maybe I'm like focusing on it really hard. But no, normally it's more just considering or examining, just thinking about
Okay.
something. Okay, good. Let's go on to the next page then. And welcome to class, Ahmed. Ahmed, how are you doing?
Hey Josh, how are you doing? I'm fine. I'm doing great. Sorry if I came up late,
No
but I
worries.
just saw the class and I couldn't miss it, so I just came here quickly.
Perfect. It's fine. Yeah, always feel free to jump in whenever.
I hope I'm not missing them at a lot.
And Kitty, can you read the title and try the first line?
Okay. Dialogue with phrasal verbs. Read the dialogue and fill in the blanks. Hey Olivia, I was looking over your report this morning. It's really good.
Nice. Really good job. David, can you try the next one?
Olivia, thanks. I work on it pretty hard. Have you mm, mm, let me check the previous page. Uh, think about think about okay, I'm ready. Have you count on any problems? No,
Not
not
quite.
count on. No. Consider. I don't remember which is consider. I'm not pretty sure.
Okay, and so the words are also at the bottom too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Came across. Have you came across any problems?
Good. Okay, really nice job. And Ahmed, what about the next one?
Alright, Matt. I haven't any errors. Okay, I haven't count on count on any errors yet, but I look out for them. I do think you should. Should I go for the other one? Okay, for them, I don't think you should think about changing the font. Um, okay, what about the first one? I haven't run came across.
So
Okay,
it's something really similar to come across.
yeah. Um, it run into.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. All right, so can you read the whole thing?
Okay, Matt. I haven't run into any errors yet, but I'll look out for them. I do think you should think about changing the font, though. Comic Sans is very unprofessional.
Good. Really nice job. Adela, can you do the last two lines?
Thanks. It needs to be perfect for tomorrow's meeting. You can always count on of me.
Count on of me?
Count on me. Sorry.
Good. Don't be sorry at all. That was great. Really good pronunciation. All right, and let's have Surin. Can you play Matt? And Renan, can you play Olivia? And read through the whole thing.
Okay.
Yes, of course. Hi, Olivia. I was looking over your report this morning. It's really good.
Thanks. I worked on it pretty hard. Have you come across any problems?
I haven't run any yet. I will look out for them. I do think you think about changing the font, though. Comic Sans is very unprofessional.
Thanks. It needs to be perfect for tomorrow's meeting.
You can always count on me.
Nice. Good job, guys. That was great. Okay. Changing the font, though. A couple times it just sounded like your microphone was sliding in and out, but that's okay. It's really good. Let's go on to the next page. Let's skip the reading. We can come back to it. Let's try this. And let's start with, Kitty. Kitty, can you read the title? It's a title in the next couple lines.
Okay. Useful phrases. Two common phrases we use to disagree in a business meeting are: you have a point, but I see what you are saying, but.
Good. David, can you read this first one?
Sure. I want to merge the two companies, but you don't think it would be a good idea.
Okay, good. And so, David, can you play the person who wants to merge the companies? And Ahmed, can you play the person who doesn't think it'd be a good idea?
Can I do it in a sentences? In a phrase?
Yeah, so try using these phrases.
Mm-hmm. All right. First one. You have a point, but okay. You have a point, but you should look at the bright side. There's something
Okay,
that you should. All right. Yeah.
yeah, I think that works. Let's try this little role. So David can start, and he'll want to merge the companies, and you don't think it's a good idea, Ahmed. So can you guys start trying to play those roles?
Okay. I want to merge the two companies.
Um, you have a point, but you don't. But I didn't. I don't think that it would be a great idea.
Nice. Okay, that works. That's nice. Really simply done. Very good. Adela, can you read the next part?
Um, I think we should ask our employees to work through the weekend, but you think they should have the weekend off?
Nice. Good pronunciation. And Black Swan, welcome to class. Black Swan, how are you doing?
Pretty okay, thank you. I'm just testing the website.
Okay. Okay. And so, is your name Black Swan, or do you have a different name that you'd like me to call you?
You can call me Red, it's Red.
Red?
Yeah, this is my name. Actually.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm doing well, Red. Thanks for asking. All right. And so, Adela, can you try to be this first character? And let's have Serene. Can you be the second character?
Okay, we have a lot of work. Clients need to the products tomorrow in their company. We need to work weekend. We ask them, what do you think? Sorry.
Okay. And Renan, can you answer? Can you play the second role? Sorry.
Oh, I didn't hear what she said.
Okay. So she said we need to work weekends, or we need our workers to work weekends.
Okay. I see your point. They need to push themselves. They need to work hard, but I don't think it is a good idea because they are not slaves. They need to rest for the weekends so they can come back on Monday and work the way we want them to do.
Yes, we can change after have a day off. For example, Friday, next Friday or Thursday, because we need to have the products on the client company.
Oh, okay.
It's a good idea, no? To ask them if it's possible to arrive to an agreement.
Okay, okay. In this case, I agree with you. We can ask them, but they have the chance to deny it if they want.
Okay.
Okay. Nice. That was really good. Good job, both of you guys. Okay, and does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions here? Okay. I think we've got some more coming up. Yeah, let's try the next one. And let's have Gilly, can you read this first role?
Okay. And you want to call the new product? Uh, I want to know to call it mm, iCar.
Okay. And David, can you play the next roll? Can you read that next roll and then play it?
You don't like the product name? Give your opinion.
Good.
Okay.
And yeah, let's start with Wiley. Willie.
Okay. David, and I was thinking about the name of our new product, and I think I have the name. Um, I think the perfect name for our product is iCar, because with this name you can merge the cars and other device in our company, and I think it's an amazing name.
Okay. I see your point, but I think we should focus on what's the I in the software world. The I is related to Apple company, iPhone, iPad. So we are not Apple. We are developing our own intelligent car. So maybe we could try to think about any other names, um, not related with the idea of Apple. So maybe, for example, car 2.0 or something like that, or intelligent car, or uh, maybe we should make a brainstorming to find a new name.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is really weird because I think I was working in Apple. Oh my God.
Oh, okay, you have a point in this case. But our company is not Apple. So we have to focus on that to make a difference and create our own new name for our car.
That was good, guys. That was really great. Nice. Maybe we should have a brainstorm is the only thing I'd really change. Everything else sounded really good. But yeah, maybe we should have a brainstorm. Okay. Let's try the next one. And Red, can you read this first roll?
Okay, I'm going to try. You are a manager trying to set a new schedule.
Good. And let's have Ahmed. Can you read the next roll?
Yes, you would like the manager to consider using a flex time schedule.
Good. Can you guys try those rolls?
Mhm.
Uh, set a new schedule. Okay. So today, guys, I'm trying to. I have. I have. I have. I was thinking about a new schedule. To is it? Do I have to imagine the new schedule in the Picor company or just another one? Or,
Okay, Red, I'm sorry. I don't know about anybody else, but I can't hear you very well.
what
Um,
is it?
I'm not sure if it's the microphone. Maybe if you can try speaking a little bit more slowly. It doesn't sound like your pronunciation is bad. It just sounds like a microphone problem.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
try
Actually,
one more time?
I'm trying to fix the laptop. So
Mm-hmm.
the camera, I would like to turn off the camera and also to fix the microphone. But the thing is, just have I can't really do so. Um, do you feel me better?
Sort of. I can hear some things that you're saying.
Okay, and what about now?
Just,
You can't hear? No.
of course, I can hear any kind of
Excuse me, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. So Red, maybe for this one, just try to listen. I really maybe next time you can get the microphone working. You can go into settings and try to play with that a little bit. But yeah, sorry. So Ahmed, keep your role. Adela, can you take Red's role? So be the manager.
Sorry.
So Adela, can you play the manager? And Ahmed will
Okay.
play.
There are a lot of noise. Sorry. Um, we need to have a time a time regularity for the production because it's not possible. People has a flex schedule because the chain of the product can be stopped in any moment. I think I'm idea to change a fixed schedule every for every employee. All the company has the same schedule.
Okay, and Ahmed, can you respond?
Yes, I thought about this like the one who's gonna start first, and then she would complain about me. About okay. I would say I'll say in a different way, or
Okay, so no, Ahmed, can you just say you want the manager to actually use a different time schedule, so like a flexible one? So she's saying she wants to make a fixed schedule. And you can say, I know what you're saying,
yes.
but
Okay. hmm Okay, I know what you're saying, but we are having like very crowded orders, and we are occupied for the next 2 weeks, so we can't offer this. But all what I can do is just give the employees 1 day rest during the whole week. That will be fair. And I think that will be fair.
okay. I think we'd be talking about something a little bit different. So I think Adela was the manager, and then so Ahmed, you would like the manager to consider using a flex time schedule. I think that was your role, Ahmed.
You can be the
This is
trade union, no? For example, he can.
Yeah, so you'd be a worker maybe. And so you'd be like, Adela, I know what you're saying that you don't want to maybe do that other schedule, but I think it would work for these reasons. I think that's okay though. You guys both had really good answers, really good grammar too, but just a little bit. It's fine. Let's try the next one. Surin, can you read this first roll?
You are starting a meeting and someone comes in late.
Okay, and Kitty, can you try the next one?
Okay. You
Uh,
arrived late to a meeting. Make excuses. Okay. Okay.
Okay, and can you guys play those roles?
Mm, okay. No, I am not late because you told me that the meeting begins at 10 o'clock, and now it's 10 o'clock.
Okay, and Surin, how would you answer?
sorry, the meeting begin at 10 o'clock, but you have to be there we start the meeting at 10 o'clock, does it mean you enter in the room at 10 o'clock?
Okay, I see what you are saying, but I think if you want me to arrive at a quarter to 10, I think you have to tell me.
I guess you are a professional consultant. Then you have to understand by yourself that the meeting is the meeting and the time is the time. So we are not will be always behind you to think about the professional context.
Okay, you are the boss.
Nice. Okay, good. That was a good final answer. Okay, you're the boss. Good. All right. And so, does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions here?
Sorry, I don't have any question on the page, but do you hear me better now?
I did not hear that. I'm sorry.
Guys. Got to change the microphone.
Okay. Again, I can't hear you very well at all, Red. It's really mumbly almost. Have you tried taking out your headphones? Can you try using your computer speaker?
Yeah, I took off the headphones. Is it better now?
It's a little bit better. It's still a little bit hard to make out your words.
Okay, no problem. Okay, just try to listen, and next time will be better.
Okay. Actually, I mean, feel free to stick around, and I can hear you definitely a little bit better already. So let's go on to the next page. Let's skip that for now. Let's try this. And David, can you ask the second question? And let's have. Oh, sorry. So Killy, can you ask the second question?
Okay, the second one.
Yeah, the first one now.
Yes. Okay. And what are some bad things can happen in business meetings?
Oh, I think the best thing that it could happen in a business meeting with a customer is when the customer makes a question and you break down because you don't have an appropriate answer to this question. So you have to improvise or something like that, that you begin to feel more and more nervous. I think is the best scenario in a meeting.
The best scenario?
The worst, the worst, the worst.
Yeah.
Or it could be the best in an ironic situation.
I guess in a really ironic situation. Yeah, the correct answer. Okay, good. That was nice. For sure. So when a customer asks you a question and you really don't know the answer. Okay, and David, can you ask Red the next question?
Okay. Why do you think people have business meeting? What are they good for?
Why do they have business meetings? Because I think that's well, they have many subjects proposed to um, things to say about products, or I don't know, depends on the activity of the company. So we have to exchange to have some conversation about things, and how to run things, and how to make it to work out, to take decisions actually. Well,
All right. So I got some of it. I wasn't able to get all of it, but I think that sounded good. So when people make decisions, when they talk about products or sales or things like that, I think that's good. Really good job. Okay, and Red, can you ask Adera the next question?
Do your meeting start and finish on time? Describe the time frame of your meeting.
Normally they start finish on time because we have an agenda. In this agenda reflect the order and topics we need to decide or talk about. And normally, if people talk a lot, the chairman to control about the time for don't over have an overtime about because it's very boring a long meeting is I think is boring, is not productive.
Okay, long meetings, just in general. So meetings
Yes.
are boring.
Are boring and not yes, unproductive.
Nice. Good. That's great. That was really good. So the chairman controls the time. So again, something that he habitually does, generally does, present tense. He controls the time so we don't go over the scheduled time limit because long meetings are boring and unproductive. That's good. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay, good. Let's go back and do some of that reading.
Sorry, is it possible for you to share the document?
Yeah, so I'm going to put it in Google Drive if you want it. And
Yeah.
so let's start with Serene. Can you read the title in the first paragraph?
Business meeting advice. Oh, do you hear me?
Yeah, that was good. And the first paragraph?
Okay, so be prepared. Meetings are work, so just as in any other work activity, the better prepared you are for them, the better the results you can expect.
Nice. Okay, that sounded good. Sorry, I'm trying to get this on Google Drive. Results. Can you repeat results, Serene?
Result. With results.
Yeah, good results. And let's have Kili. Can you try the next one?
Okay. Have an agenda. An agenda, a list of the topics to be covered during the course of a meeting, can play a critical role in the success of any meeting. It shows participants where they are going, but it's then up to the participants to figure out how to get there. Be sure to distribute the agenda and any pre-work in advance. By distributing the agenda and pre-work before the meeting, participants can prepare for the meeting ahead of time. As a result, they will be immediately engaged in the business of the meeting and they'll waste far less time throughout the meeting.
Really good job. That was great pronunciation. Even like I saw pre-work, just the intonation the second time, you pronounced it really well. So yeah, I don't really have too many suggestions. That was great. Really good pronunciation.
Thank you.
David, can you try the next one?
Start on time and end on time. Everyone has suffered tough through meetings
Nice.
that went way beyond the scheduled ending time. That situation would be fine if no one had anything else to do at work. But in these days of faster and more flexible organizations, everyone always has plenty of work on the to-do list. If you announce the length of the meeting and then stick to it, fewer participants will keep looking at their watches, and more participants will take an active role in your meetings.
Good. Really nice. Good pronunciation. And so the topic for today is on Google Drive. So if anybody wants that, just go to Google Drive and they can download the class for today. And let's have Adela, can you read the last paragraph?
Have fewer but better meetings. Call a meeting only when it's absolutely necessary. Before you call a meeting, ask yourself whether you can achieve your goal in some other way. Perhaps through a one-on-one discussion with someone in your organization, a telephone conference call for a sample exchange of email. As you reduce the number of meetings you have, be sure to improve their quality.
Good. Again, all of you guys, really good job with your pronunciation. Adela, right here, I think it was just a misreading. So, or a simple exchange of email. Can you repeat? Or a simple exchange of email?
Or a simple exchange of email.
Nice. Email.
Email.
Yeah, good. All right, awesome. And does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions here?
Yes. Can you say one-to-one instead of one-on-one?
One-to-one. You can say one-to-one. It means something that's slightly different than one-on-one. One-on-one is like a meeting where you're face-to-face with only one other person. One-to-one is kind of like a score. So one-to-one is a soccer game.
A competition.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand. Okay.
Yeah. Also, when you're like comparing, or the exchange is one-to-one. So $1 to a Balboa in Panama is one-to-one. That's the exchange rate. So a little bit different, but yeah. Okay. And so we are out of time. It was really nice to have everybody in class. If you guys want, I do have another class right after this, and I would love to see you all there. But if not, have a really good day, and thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Bye.